What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. All right, we're going to get into some course reviews. We recently had the privilege and the honor to play at Diamond Bar Golf Course. And the reason why I say it's a privilege and honor because it is really hard to get a tee time there these days.
I love that,
So
bro.
a little background on the course. This course has been closed down for the better part of 2.5, 3 years. Don't quote me on that. If you guys actually know in the comment section, let me know if it was 3 years, 2 years, something like that. That's not even really that important. But it just recently opened to the public, probably about a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago at this point. And yeah, really popular golf course. It's right off the freeway, right off of the 57, where you can actually see the freeway right off the golf course. So especially on that front nine, when you are pretty much on hole, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you're pretty much right next to the freeway the entire time. You know, fairways right along the freeway. They do have these big old nets that kind of keep the ball from slicing into the freeway, into oncoming traffic, and, you know, just having a horrible wreck. So I thought that was, you know, unique and kind of different. I'm not used to having the freeway right next to you when you're out there playing the game of golf. And then by the time that we got out there and teed off, it was like 3 o'clock, I think was our tee time, 2:40, something like that. And it was right during rush hour traffic, so we can see all the pile up in the cars. It was actually kind of cool. I mean, I wasn't minding it at all. The day that we played though was super windy, so I want to try to go back when it's a little less windy to really get a feel for the course, because you know, when it's windy and you're out there playing golf, it's just not fun. It's not fun for anybody. But the overall course, the course conditions were solid. I mean, obviously being closed for the better part of 2.5, 3 years and opening up the first couple weeks, you know, the course is going to be in great condition, and this was no different, and it didn't disappoint. So the tee boxes were no different. The tee boxes were in great condition. They were all level. There wasn't no lumpy tee boxes or anything like that. Not a ton of divots, and there was not a whole lot of, like, you know, dirt and patchy spots. Tee boxes are really solid, and for me, I'm someone that loves a good tee box. That just kind of sets the standard for the rest of the hole. When you're standing on a good tee box, you get a good tee shot, walk up to your ball, and so on and so forth. The course overall is not too difficult. I don't know what the course rating is off the top of my head, because I didn't do much research by sitting down and just filming this video, because I don't really script out my videos. I just get on, hit record, and just get on and start talking. So you're getting the raw right off the top of the head. So course, it's not a super hard course. It's, like I said, it's a friendlier course. There's not a whole lot of opportunity to go OB and things like that. So when you do slice one out of your fairway, you'll probably end up in another fairway. There is some chances to go OB, obviously, to lose a ball and things like that, but it's not as much as other courses that I've played anyway. So really friendly course, pretty favorable, not too difficult. So it was, you know, it was like a nice course to have fun with. So moving back to, like, course being closed for the better part of 3 years, I've only been golfing for a little under 2 years, and I've been passing this course on the freeway a ton, going to and from work, to and from wherever I'm going. It's always pass it by, and I've been seeing the progression that it's been having over the past couple of years. And me, like everybody else around this area, has been waiting for this course to open up. I did do a little bit of research just by looking at, like, the overall course layout from before it kind of closed down and until now. What I can tell you that I know for a fact they added a ton of bunkers to this course, which is kind of nice, because especially from like the sky looking down on it, it looks really cool. Bunkers are nice. They're actually sand in the bunkers, which is always a good thing. Hopefully that lasts a little longer than, you know, whatever, but had actual sand in the bunkers. The bunkers are white for the most part, which is also makes the course look really, really good. And the greens, I mean, like I said, I'm still a beginner. I don't really know how the greens were rolling in terms of, like, the number or whatever. I'm still kind of learning that whole system. But for just me being, you know, the high handicapper that I am, the new golfer that I am, the greens seems to be rolling at a, like, I would say most people say rolling true. They seem to be rolling true, and they wasn't too slow, they weren't too fast, and yeah, it was just kind of like a nice, enjoyable experience on the greens, off of the greens. So when we went and played, we did record a 1v1 with my boy Brian. That video will be uploaded a little bit later. I'm working on it right now, trying to polish that thing up and get it out to you guys so you guys can enjoy that. But I would rate this course probably, if I would rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7. Course conditions probably like an 8, but just overall experience, it was a really nice experience. I really like the course. I would really love to go back and play it again. So hopefully we can get an opportunity to do that if we can find a tee time. The one thing that I did not like though, when we went and first got there and we were checking in to our tee time, the guy in the pro shop, because like we were going to be filming and stuff like that. So I tried to get my girlfriend out there to film and hold the camera and things like that. So I was going to pay for a spectator fee. But the guy in the pro shop was telling me that they don't do spectator fees. Like, I've never heard of a golf course that doesn't have any spectator fees. He actually told me that they don't allow people to just ride around in the golf carts on the course, whatever. We kind of bypassed that. And I put her in a cart, Brian was in a cart, and I was just kind of walking alongside the cart and maybe even just hanging off the back at some points, just riding through the course. So we were still able to get her out and get some filming done. So, but yeah, I thought that was kind of weird that they just didn't allow spectators to ride on the carts. Maybe it's just because it's a brand new opening course and they may not have enough golf carts out there to just accommodate everybody and multiple spectators, things like that, which in that aspect, I kind of understand and I kind of get. But if you've been closed for 2.5, 3 years, you should anticipate that. Buy some more golf carts so you can be prepared for things like that. But nonetheless, that's just my opinion. I did not like that we had to jump through hoops just to get a spectator out there. That was kind of crazy to me. The practice facilities. Let's talk about the practice facilities. They have a membership thing that they're doing where you can, this players club thing where you can pay X amount of dollars. I think it's like $60 to $70 a month. And that gives you like a free bucket of range balls every day if you wanted to go. Also gives you some discounted green fees and things like that. So with that being said, and usually courses that offer things like that, they usually have a really, really big range, because if you're going to be offering unlimited buckets for people that's paying a monthly fee, it could get really, really crowded. This driving range did not have that many stalls, in my opinion, that can accommodate all that. Now, again, when I went, it was around like that 2:30 time frame. The range was not busy at all. So hopefully it can stay that way, because there's been other courses in the past that I've been to, like Rancho San Joaquin and Irvine, that have the Players Club thing where you pay $60 a month, get a free bucket of balls. And that range is typically always just jam packed. Like, you cannot get a stall. You're always waiting for a stall, and it's just crazy. So for me, I just feel like that's a problem, because if you have a tee time and you just want to show up and you just get a quick little small bucket to warm up, it's almost impossible to do, because you have to get there super early, and that kind of messes up your flow and all that other stuff. So I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get crazy crowded there when, that things start to really ramp up and people really start to jump on this Players Club thing. But like I said, if you're going to offer a Players Club thing, I just feel like you would need a much bigger range. But, I guess, like I said, that's just kind of my own personal opinion. That's just kind of what I observed. But, all in all, the driving range, it's decent. You're hitting off of mats, obviously. I did see some lights up there. I don't know if the range is open after hours or like during the nighttime hours, but that would be pretty cool if they are. Again, if you're offering a monthly membership to hit golf balls and you get a free bucket of balls every day, then I wouldn't think that it would be open up until like 9-10 p.m. But I don't know that to be for certain. If you do know, in the comment section, just let me know. I didn't do my research on that. But they had music playing. It was all good. Other practice facility areas, they have the putting green next to the clubhouse and over there by the first tee and whatnot. I think they had 2 different putting greens, if I'm not mistaken. And then on the back side of the driving range, they had another putting green, but it was a chipping area. And they also had a practice bunker that you can work out of, which I thought was really cool. Not many courses out there that have bunker practice facilities, so I thought that was dope. And yeah, all in all, just an overall really cool experience. Like I said, I rate this course pretty high, but again, it is one of the brand new courses out there that is in the area that just recently opened up. So I would expect it to be really, really nice conditions wise and all that other stuff. So hopefully it can stay that way. I know it's a really, really popular course. Like I said, tee times, you cannot find one on the lighter side of like 4 o'clock these days. So it's kind of, it gets kind of crazy out there. But if you visited Diamond Bar Golf Course and you have a different experience than I did, let me know in the comment section. Did you agree with my assessment? Let me know. And I do want to start doing a lot more of these golf course reviews in the near future or just in the foreseeable future. So let me know how I should rate these courses. Should I have tiers? I'm thinking about doing like a numbering system where it's like, you know, a numbering system out of 5 or out of 10, rating the course conditions, rating the greens, rating the tee boxes, rating the golf carts, the clubhouse, the pro shop, the restaurant, the practice facility, driving range, whatever the case may be. Let me know what kind of categories that I should come up with to kind of get a baseline for these course review videos, because I do have a lot of people asking me about courses that I've played a lot of times, and I realize that even people in some of the same areas that I'm in haven't played some of the courses that I'm playing and would like to just have an overall course review for videos. So that inspired me to make this little series of course reviews. So if you like it, let me know in the comment section below, and especially for those of you that's traveling to California and you need some suggestions on what courses to play and what's out there and prices and all that other stuff. You know, I would be happy to be a source of information for you guys. And lastly, before we get out of here, the price of this course. Again, we played it at like on the weekday during like twilight, like 2:30 in the afternoon. I think we ended up paying about $45, which isn't bad for a twilight time for a golf course that's that nice. I think the original price, again, I haven't seen the original price. I don't know because I haven't been able to see or find a tee time in like the morning area times or whatever. But I think it's going to be around that $65 range full price for like weekdays. And it'll probably get up to like $75, $80 on the weekends. Again, I don't know that to be for sure. Let me do some research on that and get back to you guys. But if you know, let me know in the comment section just to help me out. But yeah, overall, I want to get this. I don't want this video to be too long. So overall, really, really nice course. Really check it out. Diamond Bar Golf Course in Diamond Bar, California. Really, really dope. And let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then